Rick Shaw here on the 6th of August 2023, and we're just having a do-nothing day, doing some laundry. We got some new towels. I wanted to wash them all up, and not doing a whole bunch else, but I did get hit with some trolls. Now I got the one hit on there, and seemed to me the guy doesn't watch the channel. He was just being a troll. So just know this, trolls, I'm not going to feed you. It's not going to happen. And as soon as I get something shitty like that, I'm just going to block you. It's going to be the end of the story. You don't have something nice to say, don't say something at all. And apparently when you don't know what you're talking about. The other thing, I was looking through and I saw there was a troll from, it was a couple months, it was in my folder that to review it, and I haven't looked in there for a while. It was still while I was in the Philippines, and the guy was just horrible, you know, just really, really nasty. I don't know who he was, so I just, same thing, blocked him. I'm not going to feed you guys, so that's just the way it goes. But like I say, we're getting our laundry done. The laundry is kind of cool because you just set your phone there, and as soon as the laundry machine's done, it sends an alarm onto the phone. It actually beeps a few times before it's done. Well, we went to do our laundry, and somebody's dryer was finished for when we got there, and we still waited about 15 minutes for him to come. So, you know, I guess maybe their beeper wasn't working. I'm not too sure. Maddie's doing good. He was out swimming with his little buddies. Tomorrow we're going to do all the school stuff for him. I talked to the girl too. Again, she said she'll bring up her laptop. I said, hey, in my place I got nowhere to sit. She said, oh, we'll just come out here and do it. And then we'll get that all done. Hopefully tomorrow. They're going to have to test him. This woman said that her kids have to be tested also, and that's sometime this week. So we're a little bit behind, but we'll get her done. We'll get him. They'll test him and see what class he can go into, and hopefully it's not the same thing he did last year. Filipino schools are they're kind of behind. You know, it really made me sad when I would go down to the school at different times. They let you in though. You can go in anytime you want, and you just see them teaching them how to dance and stuff. You know, they don't need a country full of dancers and singers. I don't know why they do that. But we also had a thing on the internet provider. We got a message from fraud something from that, and to call the number. They tried to call. Magic Deck does not ring all the time. It doesn't give me notifications for a while. I cannot use the messages at all on my end, although I do get some. So I got a hold of this lady, and she says it was a number straight for the fraud department, and there was problems. So we were working. It took about 40 minutes. We started working to resolve it, and she said she needed some addresses of mine, and I gave her addresses I had, and she's asking me, what about this one in Temecula? And I'm like, no, I never lived in Temecula. And then she named another one. What about, there's an address here in Riverside? No. And she said, when was she said, you come from the Philippines. When was the last time you were here? And I said, well, it was December 2011. And these were ones since then. So somebody got a hold of my social security number. So finally, after about 45 minutes, very nice lady on the phone, we got it verified. So now the ball started rolling. Also, we got some weird news. The first girl said we need the Ethernet cable that's cut off at the wall. And this girl said we canceled the service on Monday because she said, no, we don't use Ethernet at all. We use the coax cable. And it's already set up in your apartment. It'll be as soon as you get your equipment, it'll come on. It's an automatic thing. It'll come on, and then when you hook it up, there's step-by-step instructions. I can do it, and we'll set that up, set the Wi-Fi, set all the codes. She says then your billing will start, and I said, you know, it would be really nice if I have a little bit of time for the billing, because we got to be careful. You know, I have to buy water. We got 4 gallons of water left. We're going through 1.5 gallons of water a day between him and I. So we have to buy that. We found a good deal up at the store, $1.79 for 2 gallons for distilled. And then we're going to have to buy fruit and stuff. And she said, "Oh no, you'll get the bill and you'll have 30 days to pay." So that'll push it off into next month, which is great. So then I don't have to worry about getting the boy food. The laundry's already paid for. I'm going to do that every month and just put money on that laundry so I don't have to worry about it. Right now it's $4 to do a wash and a dry. And there's no sense in using hot water, because when I used it last time, I turned on hot water and that's an extra 50 cents. That pipe didn't get hot until the tank was almost full, so he wasn't given hot water anyway. And another thing that happens here, the bathtub and the shower is like it's hot all the time, but you got to run the kitchen for a while to get it, you know, for it to warm up for doing dishes and stuff. Once it's running for a couple minutes, then you got nice hot water in there too. The pressure is absolutely fantastic here, guys. I just love it. I know somebody left me a message saying, "Oh, you got to be careful with your door open." It's a secure building. We actually came in and there was a girl coming in before us, and she's like, "No, I can't, sorry, I can't let you in." It's okay, I got my key things. And she pulled the door shut behind us. Nobody's really letting anyone in. There's no more, when I lived here before, you pushed the button to come in and there was a thing on the wall, like a new tone type thing, and then you pushed it and you buzzed them in. Not no more. It's all through the phone. We're going to go check mine when we go up to do the laundry, because the last time we tried it, they have not switched it yet. Now it's the weekend, it still may not be done. So, you know, it's going to some guy named John the Faffer or something like that. So hopefully that'll get straightened out. And I don't know what's up with the Magic Jack. I don't recommend it. The only reason I have it is I can use it to call the Philippines if I got to get a hold of a bank or I got to get a hold of anyone. The kids hit me on Messenger, so I don't need it for that. As soon as I'm completely out of the banking in the Philippines, I'm just going to get rid of it. It's not working worth a damn. I cannot send a single message on it to anybody. Everybody I tried to, I never get a reply, and they say, "Oh no, we never got one." I have gotten a couple, you know, but I'm just going to do away with it. It's a stupid bill I don't need. The cool thing that happened with this internet service that I got, the girl was telling me, "Oh, you got this, that, and the other," and she said, if you bring your phone over from T-Mobile, which I'm paying $40 a month for, the first month was cheap, and then they were going to send me a online bill when the month is up for $40 a month. And it's already run out of stuff because it's taken hours to load. These videos I'm putting up yesterday, it took 2 hours for it to load. So the speeds are horrible. She said you're going to get upload speeds of 300 and download speeds of 1,000 megabytes per second. So she's going to transfer my $40 a month phone over to the internet, and it's included. So I basically, by doing this, I save $6 a month, so that worked out pretty good. There's a lot of people in here who have it. I mean, the majority of people in here have this service. And one guy, I don't like it. There's not enough channels. Well, you get to pick your channels. It's not like where you just get a package like AT&T. You get a stupid package of stuff you don't want. This one, you've got all the channels and you pick 50. and it's got, you know, it had a lot of channels that I would have gotten, but we decided not to get that because it would have raised the bill up, and I'm trying to keep the money. I don't want to get, you know, to where I'm broke with stupid bills. I want to have money so that we can do stuff. We got a real nice paper. I had the door open a crack. I'm not worried about people bothering here. And somebody came by and put a paper on the little granny thing I'm holding the door open with. And it's all the stuff happening here in this town. And there's a couple things that are not far. I went ahead and turned on the MapQuest and looked up the address, and they're all within about a 15-minute walk. And a lot of them are free. There's a thing in the park going on next weekend. There's some through the week. There's some of them late in the evening through the week. There's some kind of music in the park thing going on. Well, we're going to go to those. Might as well. We're going to go. And it seems, this place, I always loved this area. It's lived here before, worked here before, and it's just, the folks are nice. We saw a couple people that we probably won't get to know, but you know, everybody's got their own way. You can't like everybody, so that's the way it goes. But we're not doing too much. Hey, Matty, he's watching his Captain Underpants. So I laugh every time I hear Captain Underpants. So he's in there watching that. He probably can't hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. It is a beautiful day here. It was raining earlier. We were at the pool. And we have umbrellas. I told Matt, you don't have to go in if you want to stay in the pool. But all his buddies left. So he didn't want to swim alone in the rain. So we came back up. And he was sharing his squirt gun with the kids and his other toys. So they had some good fun this morning. We swam for a couple hours this morning. And we're probably going to go out again. He wants to go for a hike as soon as the laundry's done. And I said, yeah, that's cool. We'll go. So you guys take care. And this is Rick Shaw out.